Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Abigail R. Carmelim bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. Advance in the Dream was the theme of the meetings of pre-adolescents and adolescents belonging to the Salesian Youth Movement (SYM) that took place on 13 January in Setúbal and Porto. About 400 participants at the national level reflected and worked on the theme, continuing the journey undertaken during this pastoral year to share it with others, grow in human, relational and spiritual maturity, and celebrate the faith together. The participants, full of joy, committed themselves to living Don Bosco's dream at 9 years of age 200 years later. The Salesian Youth Movement feels an integral part of this dream. From 2nd to 8th January, a new edition of the School for Animators took place at Villa Don Bosco in the city of Tandil with the participation of 80 young animators between 17 and 23 years old. This edition is one of the training spaces of the Salesian Youth Movement of the Buenos Aires region of the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians and the Salesians of Don Bosco, and was the second and last year of the school. The first took place in January 2022. The cornerstones of this second cycle were Salesianity, education and Christian commitment, which help young people to make life choices according to the Salesian style. Accompanied by young people, Salesians and nuns, during the days the participants were able to learn about the context and options of San Giovanni Bosco and Santa Maria Domenica Mazzarello and their project to respond to the challenges of their time, the oratory. A 3-day sporting event under the banner of TCSA CAGM 2024, Tripura Catholic School's annual cultural and games meet, was held at St. Saviour's School, Pathalia Ghat from 12 to 15 January 2024. It was organized by the Agartala Diocese Education Commission under the leadership of Father Balant Anthony. 18 Catholic schools from all over Tripura with 750 students, teachers, principals, fathers, sisters, brothers and volunteers took part in this mega event of the diocese. All the participants were accommodated in 36 classrooms in the school for 3 days. The last TCSA CAGM was held in 2018, and due to COVID after a gap of 6 years, once again this mega event brought together all the schools under the able guidance of Father Balan, the Diocesan Education Commission Secretary. After weeks of preparation, the young volunteers from the Don Bosco Media Network (dbmn), the Communication Department of the Salesian St. John Paul II Province of India Shillong (INDS), and the Don Bosco Youth Center delivered the goods collected during the Christmas and New Year period to residents in the remote Khhuborjylla village in the district of West Jaintia Hills. The recipients of the donation received the materials with joy and gratitude from the dbmn Director, Salesian Father Michael Makri. Volunteers travel 86 kilometers to reach Khhuborjylla and distribute a total of 210 packages. Upon their arrival, they were welcomed by the Sisters of the Visitation of Don Bosco (VSDB), and subsequently they participated in Holy Mass before starting the distribution of gifts. Don Bosco Network (DBN), the Salesian network of NGOs and non-profit organizations operating in the field of development cooperation, held its board of directors from 15 to 17 January in Valdoco to begin preparing for the celebration of the 20th anniversary of this network created in 2004. The board of directors was able to count on the presence of Father Alfred Maravilla, General Councillor for Missions, during the entire meeting, and also had several working meetings with the members of the General Council, such as Father Miguel Angel Garcia Morcunde, General Councillor for Youth Ministry, Brother John Paul Muller, Economist General, and Father Alphonse Ovodu, Councillor for the Africa and Madagascar region. So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.